Lauren Feldman from laurenfeldman.substack.com, post.news. What is it? Well, let me tell you. You might have seen some stuff about post.news. It is a Twitter competitor. At least that's what it's trying to position itself as. It's good. I'm in. It's in beta right now. It's very, very rough. There aren't a lot of people there. And it's going to focus on content moderation, which is the big albatross of social media. That's the bottom line. People don't really care about free speech. They care about content moderation. They don't want Nazis. They don't want perverts. They don't want craziness. They just want a place where they can go, post some pictures of food, hopefully, cats, discussion about a movie, some politics, and that's what this Post News is. What's interesting is that it was started by the guy who ran Waze, the CEO of Waze, the navigation software. He understands how to scale things, but most importantly, he's Jewish. So I don't imagine that he's going to allow a lot of Nazi nonsense on this Post.news. They have no app. It's a responsive website. I don't think that they're going to do an app because they don't want to pay the Apple tax. Why do they care about the Apple tax? Because they have tips built in. That's right. On each post, there's a little $sign, and you can tip the person ranging from 1 cent to whatever you want. 1 point equals 1 cent. What's interesting about this is Mark Andreessen of A16 is one of the investors in this company. Now, for some people, that's problematic because he's had problems with women, whatever. I don't really think it's an issue. What makes it interesting is Mark Andreessen, if you don't know, built Netscape, the first browser. And in the protocols for that browser, he had micro tipping, and it just didn't make it through into the final cut. He's always been a fan of tips and micro tipping. Most of the major news sites are on this Post News, and they're behind a paywall where you have to pay like 3 cents or 5 cents or a dime to read an article. So they're doing some interesting things over there. People are starting to migrate over, and of course they're complaining. Why are they complaining? Because it's beta software. They've told you it's beta software. It's not perfect. They're still working out things. There's no blocking. There's no muting yet. But all that's going to come. All that's going to come. As I said, these guys are really focused on moderation, and it's just going to take them some time. That's a big, big, difficult problem to solve. But if they do solve it, they have a winner on their hands. So far, I like it a lot. As I said, not a lot of people over there, but enough people for me to enjoy it. And frankly, it's just nice going on a social media site and not seeing Nazi craziness. So go on over there, post.news. You can sign up for the waiting list. It's rather large. Don't be daunted. You'll be like number 300,000 on the list, but they're making moves to get people in there. And really, the only thing, as the CEO said, that's holding up from opening the floodgates is moderation. So that's a good sign. That's what this Post.news is. I like it. I think it has a chance. And that's the story. Lauren Feldman, laurenfeldman.substack.com.